Hello, friends. In today's session, I'm going to talk about one of the important wait strategy, which is implicit wait. Let's get started. So, what is implicit wait? So, whenever you apply implicit wait to your automation script, Selenium WebDriver will wait specified amount of time before throwing no such element exception. Let us say, for example, if you instruct Selenium WebDriver, wait for 5 seconds, right? It will return the error if element is not found after 5 seconds. If element is found within the specified time, which is 5 seconds here, execution will be continued with the next steps. So by default, the wait time is set to 0. So we need to modify this one by declaring the implicit wait statement within our test cases. Now let us discuss about what are the pros and cons with implicit wait. So one of the pro is that it won't increase the overall session time, because if the element is found within the specified time, it does not wait, unlike thread.sleep. And this will continue with the next step. And also you can apply this implicit wait for every element, and these are the cons with implicit wait. In fact, it won't check the state of an element. So implicit wait, it will simply wait, right, the specified time based on the element availability, right? So it won't check the state of the element. Sometimes some element takes a little bit longer time to load. For those elements, we need to check the state of an element, and then take an action against that element. For example, we need to check whether the element is clickable, or element is enabled, or element is visible. With implicit wait, we cannot do that. So it will just wait specified amount of time. If element is found within that time, it will continue with the next step. Otherwise, it will throw an exception. That is one of the con with the implicit wait. And also increase the execution time if you apply this wait strategy on every element. This is one of the drawback, right? So you need to be wise to make this judgment based on your application behavior. So I would recommend this not to apply on every element. This will unnecessarily add up to the execution time. And this is the syntax, right? Driver.manage.timeouts.implicit wait, and you need to mention that the duration of seconds within the parentheses. So this is the use case that we are going to test today. So we are going to launch a country financial website, and then we are clicking on live, and then we are navigating back to home page, and then we are clicking on business, and then capturing current URLs of these two pages to make sure that we are landed on the right page, and implicit wait is working as expected. Already. So let us bring up Eclipse and then write an automation test case to demonstrate this. I'm on Eclipse now. So I'm already created a package under which I'm going to create a new Java class. Let us name it my implicit wait. And then check this one main method, because we are going to execute this one as a Java class. Now let us initialize WebDriver. And then let us create a new Chrome driver instance. And then let us launch the desired website. So just hover on this one to import this guy. If you don't see import option, you just type driver dot get to launch the URL, so that the WebDriver will automatically get imported. Here you see the import statement of WebDriver, right? And also let's give the URL. Let me go here and copy the URL. All right. Okay, so let's import Chrome driver. Hover on this Chrome driver and click import. Here you see the Chrome driver is also imported, so all the errors gone away. And then once we launch the website, the next step is to click on the live button. For that, let's go and inspect the element. Let me go back to the website. Just right click, inspect, and to see what is the element for this live. Okay, so this is the span, and also we see the text name is live, so that we can use link text with uh, with the value live, right? For that, let me write driver. So let me take this live in the web element, right? Create web element. So name it as a live, because we are storing a web element in the live. Driver dot find element by dot link text. So here, what is the link text? The web element name is live. L is being an uppercase. Okay, so the next step is importing a web element, right? So click on import web element, and then live dot click. We are performing the click operation on the web element, so that it will take us to the next page. The next step is to capture the current URL of the page. For that, let us write a system dot out, because we wanted to print this one to console output. So current URL of the live page. So here you can add just a plus and driver dot get current URL. You can pick this method so that it will print the current URL. And in the next step, we are navigating back to the home page, right? So for that, driver dot navigate back. So which will click on the navigate button on the browser to go to the home page. Next step is to click on the business button, right? So I'm clicking on the live. It is coming to live code page, and then I'm clicking back on the browser navigate button to go back to the home page. Click on here, and now you are back to home page, and then I'm clicking on business button and then capturing the URL of business page. So inspect this element again to see what is the you know web element for this one. So I'm seeing this one span is the tag name, and business is the text name. So I can use the link text in order to click on this one. Let me go ahead and write that guy. Okay, let me also keep that one in the web element. Web element business equal to driver dot find element by dot link text. If you want to learn more about the link text, you can watch my locator strategy video using the link text. I will copy that link in the description so that you can just watch that one and then come back to this video if you want to get more information on the link text and its utilization. So here, what is the link text name here? Business. B is being uppercase. So semicolon, and then let's use business web element to click on the business link. And then next step is to get the current URL for the business as soon as we launch the business page. So here I'm making changes, business. So you may be thinking by now, so this guy was initially talking about implicit wait, but not yet written the implicit wait statement to test it, right? So don't worry. So now we are going to write the implicit statement. So here, right, as soon as this page is launched, I would probably suspect that a like button is may not be available to click on it. So that's why now we are getting rid of thread.sleep, because that is hard coded wait. If you mention 5 seconds, that is going to wait 5 seconds no matter whether element is visible or not, or element is already loaded or not. It does not matter. So it is going to wait 5 seconds, and then it is going to proceed with the next step. So since then, we are adding up unnecessary wait times with the thread.sleep. So we are getting rid of it, and we are going to use implicit wait to reduce the overall the execution time with the wait statements, right? For that, let us write implicit wait here. Driver dot manage dot timeouts dot implicit wait, and then duration. You see the session from Eclipse, right? So just type the duration dot seconds. So here I'm going to write 5 seconds. As I described, in the presentation, that if the page is loaded and element is available, it is going to click on this one and proceed with the next step. Otherwise, it is going to wait 5 seconds. If the element is not available, it is going to throw an error. That's how implicit wait works. Okay, so I'm going to copying this guy and putting in multiple places. So here, because I'm navigating back, this might require some time to get pages rendered completely. And also after going back and clicking on the business. In order to load this page, this might require some wait time. That's why I mentioned here again 5 seconds, right? So this is how you need to apply implicit wait to your automation test case. And also you need to know the application behavior based on which you should be able to evaluate where I should be using implicit wait, explicit wait, and fluent wait. All right. Okay. So here my code is looking great. I think this is a time to run and see what's going to happen. All right. Just right click, run as a Java application. Oh, what's going on here? Just give me one moment. This is printed current URL and given unable to find exact match for the CDP version 121, returning the closest version 120. Please update to a Selenium version that supports CDP version 121. Okay, this is interesting. Let me stop the execution real quick and then execute again. Because I'm good with the Selenium version. Let me go and quickly check here. Here is 120, and this should help me to download respective version using Selenium Manager. I don't need to do anything here. All right, let me rerun and see what's going to happen. Yeah, so looks like that is an intermittent issue. So now this is working as expected. Since I am not return driver.quit, the browser is not quitted. So let me stop the execution real quick and then write this guy as well. Driver.quit. All right. So let me run it again. Okay, so you see this error, you can just ignore this error for now. So since the execution went well, right, we are expecting these two URLs to be printed in our console output. One is a live port that is printed, and other one is, business page. It looks like business page is not printed as expected. Let me check real quick what is going on. Okay, so this is not printed as expected. Let me rerun and see what's going to happen. Let me also maximize the browser so that you can see the execution a little bit better. For that, let us write driver dot manage dot window dot maximize. All right, let me rerun. Browser is launched, maximized, click on live, navigation. navigated back, and then clicked on business. So now you see that this is printed the URL of life uh, insurance, and also it is printed URL of business, right? So the output is looking awesome. The test is working as expected, right? I think that's it for today's session. Stay tuned for the upcoming sessions, like how to leverage, explicit wait and fluent wait, and also other, timeout strategies. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.